I am Monster D, the master of monsters. Welcome to this side of the decade. Today I wish to share a bit of a reflection of the year of 2019 in the form of a fairly simple show and tell. Yes, I am known as the master of monsters, for I create what are known as 5-minute monsters, individualized, quick monster drawings, which I always hope bring joy to the faces of those who see them and see me. But in addition to creating monsters and sending them out among the masses, I also fancy myself something of a monster collector. Among my travels and many conventions and events, I always have a keen eye out for some unique, original monster creations. So, I hope you enjoy me sharing some of these monsters that I have brought with me from across the year and some stories to accompany each of them. This is the Gelatinous Cube by Chrissy Seaman, the Emerald Angel. This was a bit of an early one. I actually won this by participating on one of her channels there, and this Gelatinous Cube hails from her proclivity to playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, this is sort of a flagship monster there, which just is forged to capture other Dungeons and Dragons figures, be they hero or villain or thief or whatnot, and consume them in a predatory but geometric fashion. This wonderful creation was forged by her own hands with the simplest of materials, simply green soda bottle plastic, melted down. Wonderful, huh? She has created quite a little army of these wondrous creations from some quite simple materials, really putting the reduce out of the old 3 R's to work, would you not say? Why, this thing is tough enough. I think it could even perhaps go toe-to-toe with Godzilla, given the opportunity. Ooh. Next, we have this creatively crocheted little green creature. I have dubbed it Pony Joy. This sword horse was forged by Chris of Perfect Fish Designs. Features a sort of zombie theme motif with slightly missing lineage and an eye, and on top of that has a most luxurious mane and tail. This creature was actually won by myself amidst a whole tub of wonderful original creations in the spring 2019 Pittsburgh Freaky Fair. This sweet little creature has adorned my monster lair table ever since then. It's been quite a sweet addition to the monster family. Speaking of the Pittsburgh Freaky Fair, I actually appeared there for the very first time as a vendor in November of 2019. And while there, just around the corner from my own table and almost around another corner, there was a table where the purveyor sold something called Vampets. This would be a Vampet right here. I have personally named this Vampet Mustackery. Isn't it lovely? This little creature right here was brought to the table by one Pete Lawrence, who I guess is a farmer who, upon purchasing a brand new barn and farmlands, stumbled upon a whole horde of these creatures living on his property. So he decided to become a, I guess, pet purveyor. Quite adorable, huh? Such a lovely and unique style with many, many wonderful siblings to go after. Next, I have a horrendously hallowed holiday monster that hails from something that I have been enchanted by since my early days at the Steel City Con. There is this world called Above Below World. It is populated by these really uniquely styled monsters. They come in unique shapes and sizes and bright colors and have their own little personalities to them, and yet all very clearly belong to the same world. Well, allow me to introduce you to one of the above below world members. This is Mr. Bubble. Ooh. Come out from your spidery sleep there. This was a special holiday edition monster that they released for the December Steel City Con, and I suppose that month and season's selling circuit. These creatures are unique, wonderfully crafted, just awesome hand-painted monster statues. And this fellow was a wonderful addition to my horrific Halloween and Christmas tree. These above below world creations are so intricate that they even come with their own certificate, an actual printed origin. The strange striped skull was present in every one of these rooms. The black eyes and unchanging grimace looked in every window right at him. Then the skull nodded and turned away. Perhaps I will read the remainder of this another time. I now have one final monster to share with you for now. This one is quite near and dear to my heart, and actually you may have already seen this monster in the background, or perhaps the not quite so highlighted side foreground of some previous videos. I would like to introduce, or perhaps reintroduce you to Tabitha. This wonderful doll hails from the Madam's Asylum. This was also a part of the prize basket from the spring Freaky Fair. And actually, to be completely honest, there were 3 baskets to choose from to throw my hat in, as it were. And as soon as I saw this wonderful face, if that's what you call it, I knew this was what I wanted. And I was all the more reassured when I journeyed upward to Madame Asylum's most wondrously macabre stand. All of Tabitha's brethren had such life-breathing, unique, and terrifying, and adorable, and just a mixture of wonderful, memorable emotions. Yes, this is one of the nearest to me. I do not know why, but this toothy grin just speaks to me. So many volumes. I ultimately share all of this with you in hopes that you keep a wide eye and an open heart to so many independent and local vendors and artists and creators. There are so many wonderful people around us who work hard, tirelessly, to create such unique things. I heartily encourage you to take a journey to the next local or independent or small vending opportunity, whether it's a flea market or a freaky fair or a slightly bigger Comic-Con, then pay a visit to the smaller artists at the artist alleys and smaller vendor tables and halls. See what they have. You never know what might speak to you and ultimately crawl away with you. You make memories for yourself as well as for the creator who helped bestow you with this most wondrous creation. Perhaps you could wind up like Rand Peltzer from the beginning of Gremlins and find your own curio shop and walk away with the next gremlin infestation. Would you love that? Well, I hope you have enjoyed this shrieky show and tell. Until next time, stay monstrous, Monster D.